Hey guys, my name is Morspitty, and I've got a replay the Type 62 light tank in Era 1. We're on Thiepval Ridge, and we got the northeast spawn, so I'm gonna make my standard play of scouting the enemy sniper hill. And yeah, let's see what we get. I make this play every time. It doesn't matter what my team does. They could go down the 1-2-3 line, the ABC line, they could camp in the spawn, it doesn't really matter. I'm always gonna scout the sniper hill. Because with the unlimited render range on Cold War, usually someone has shots on them, no matter where they are. It's pretty crucial to win this hill as well. Controlling this hill means you can flow into the rest of the map, and also guarantee you don't have like flanking shots. No matter where you are, usually the hill can also shoot back, obviously. If you can shoot there, they can shoot back. So you want to clear out the hill at the early game, every game. We spotted a light tank which took my focus, which is kind of unfortunate. What you want to do is just ignore anyone rushing down there and just pay attention to what you can find up on top of the hill. And what I should have done is try to sneak a peek on the enemy deployment, as there usually is TDs and mediums and stuff, sometimes even heavies, just sitting in their deployment. So I'm not doing that here, but that's what you should do as well. Or rather, do what I say, not what I do, in this case. Anyway, I try to get some free shots on the Tiran. I'm completely just warming up here. This was the first game of the day, and you can pretty much tell from the mistakes I make here that I'm just like half asleep here. First of all, I push up, and I didn't realize it's a bot. And the bots, what they do is they target you through solid cover. They target you even if you're not spotted. So the instant I push up, he's obviously gonna take a shot, but which I could have avoided if I knew it was an AI. But I'm an idiot, so I didn't even check. Like, check the scoreboard at the beginning of the game. Just check if there's AI names. If there's none, play like normal. If there is, then take like notice of the tanks they play and try to avoid those if you can. Because I don't think there's any point in focusing AI, but also the AI is going to be a pain in the ass. Like this one is right here, where they just play differently from normal people. He's going to hyper-focus me and basically never going to miss a shot, which is a pretty bothersome situation for a low-health light tank like mine. Thankfully my team supports me, and we take it out pretty quickly, but I've already lost half my health to just dumbass mistakes. And rather than scouting the enemy deployment even yet, we can see there's a medium tank there, but that doesn't mean that's all that's there. So I'm gonna push in like the warm-up dingus that I am at this point. I'm gonna try to take some free shots on this guy. And go for another one. And we get horribly punished by a TD that was obviously in their deployment, which I could have scouted, but I didn't. And we survived with 20 health. I got away with that smoke screen. I don't know if it was necessary, but it definitely gave me some assurance that I'm not going to take shots from actual players. At least the AI, I'm not really sure at this point, can shoot or cannot shoot through smoke. They say they patched it out, but I haven't tested it, and if I haven't seen it, I'm not going to believe it. So here we find another AI, which it takes me a few shots to realize. Now I'm seeing its name, I'm like, okay, that's an AI. So what I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna try and get unspotted again. Because in the previous patch notes they said that the AI isn't gonna shoot at you when you're not spotted as well. Which they previously did relentlessly. So I'm gonna put that to test here. And lo and behold, it stopped shooting at me. I'm like, wow, they actually fixed something. So I'm looking at it, oh my goodness, it's obviously aiming at me. So yeah, it can't shoot at me, it's like told to hold fire, but it's never gonna stop seeing me, essentially. So we wait and wait and wait for somebody else to shoot at it. But what happens is, it actually switches its target. That's the first time I've seen that. Usually AI picks one guy, and they just hyper-focus him. From my experience, anyway. It switched targets. It went after someone else. We got a free shot and it left us alone. So we see that the T95E3 is focused on something else. I'm not really sure what it's doing. So we take some free snapshots on him. And I'm still on 20 health. Now somebody's coming around the corner. I am 100% sure they're gonna go for me. That the reason they pushed around was to get a free shot on me. But no, they're totally hyper-focusing someone else. So we get more free snapshots. Just... why not? If I see an opportunity, I'm gonna take it. But I can't explain this as anything other than pure luck. I'm getting incredibly lucky with my enemies making mistakes. Which matches the theme of the battle, as I made terrible mistakes at the beginning myself. So I think it's one of those games where everybody's kind of warming up. It's not like super early in the morning, this game. There would have been way more AI, I think, if they're like bots, if it was super early. But obviously, it's early enough. It's like 11 a.m., I think. So there's still like people, kind of groggy players and some bots in the mix, and one very, very sleepy moshpitty. Now, what caught me on fire earlier was the SU, and I know that from its alpha. The damage that I took before the fire was high enough that I know between these two guys it's the SU, so I'm gonna make a personal vendetta play here. Basically, between the two, I think the Type 59 would be more important, but I want to kill this thing. Just out of spite a little bit here. There we go. Now for the Type. This has been just incredible. 20 health. And I've gotten almost 4,000 damage out of it. Since I was put into 20 health. Now, yeah, this is the Type 62. So even though it basically plays like a medium tank, it does not have a medium tank's gun. And you can really tell from the accuracy, and you can really tell from the penetration. It's using the same gun as the starter light tank did. And my accuracy is dreadful, because I'm not even using the stabilizer. I'm not using a stabilizer, and I'm not using the targeting module, because I'm just not typically relying on this gun. But the way that the battle played out, it turned out that I am indeed relying on my gun, relying on a lot of snapshots. Just getting lucky, finding weak spots. This is one of those replays where my advice is solid, but my gameplay isn't. So I feel like if you take the bits that I'm doing right, and take the bits that I'm telling you to do that I didn't do, you're gonna have a great time on this map. But yeah, I'm not gonna pretend there wasn't an immense amount of luck involved in this battle. The final tank, Type 773, is just bumbling around with the other light tank. Again, he could have snapshot us to death easily, but he didn't. Probably didn't even look at our health as we were spotted for a bit, and I'm absolutely thrilled to take it as I get my daily double here. Six kills, 4,000 damage, 1,800 spotting assist, almost 100,000 silver, 5,300 XP. Fantastic, fantastic daily. See, we finally unlocked the tracks. I'm playing with the stock Type 62, but it's kind of irrelevant as the upgrades are so dinky. We got the ace tanker. Just a fun, easy warm-up game. And we certainly warmed up as our engine lit on fire immediately. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye!